Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have a full moon in Aries. It is the final, the biggest super full moon in our super moon cycle. How's your head? No complaints? Hope not. How's your face? Doing well? Pulling it together? I'm kind of there, kind of not. Try to act in your best face. Try to use your best head. Try to utilize the energy of this full moon to re-energize and rededicate yourself to the things that you were trying to head, that you were trying to face when the astrological year started. Because this is a time where we get to reap what we've sown. How did all that play out? What characters were we playing, and what script changes have resulted? Maybe some characters have been written out this season. Maybe we got a few new characters coming in. Maybe some side characters are becoming more main characters, and it's just really very interesting, honestly. I've had a lot of fun with this full moon, so I hope that you all do too. Also, we're going to extend our little intro here for a minute and shout out the DODF. If you love me and you love my girls, you should get into the DODF. We are a group of individuals who are coming together to share our knowledge of Divine Feminine and what that means to us. It's $50 for a 4-week class. We do 2 classes a week at 9 p.m. Central Time, and it is just an amazing experience. I've worked with these ladies for over a year now, and we have really bonded and come up with some cool things to bring to you all. So if you are interested, hit me up, hit up any of the women who are in the group. We have a Instagram page up and running. You can DM us, email the 717 conference, whatever way you want to figure out how to make that happen for yourself. It is definitely pro to your character development to explore and learn with other intuitive females. So thank you all, and I hope you all have a fantastic moon. Sup, Capricorn? I'm going to set fire to the earth. I totally thought I was going in the right order and moving in all of the correct ways, and then I look back to see where I was, and I'm not anywhere. So I'm just gonna make it up as I go. My own direction. Because the Six of Pentacles just falls right into our laps. The stability, the grounding, the gaining, the second cycle of winds, or the next cycle of winds, is already coming about. It's already coming around. It's not without effort, but it is pulling itself in to us. This wise empress hanging out here on the top of the deck. She's not present, she's not focused in. I want to keep this out there because the skull on the water is really calling my attention. I feel like this is significant. I don't know. The death in the water, the dead body washing up on shore. Goes around, comes around. What we see and what we do. But it still feels like a mini justice. It still feels like an alchemical balance. It still feels sound. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's a ghost that isn't making a sound. Three Pentacles came out sideways, which makes it feel like a reduction, but because of the iteration and the way that this is flowing, it just feels like not a lot of work is being done. Like there's some stagnancy or not full agreement on our goals and what it is we're doing. Feels like there's a lot of conversations going on right now about how this is supposed to function. So it kind of feels like a step back, while also being a step forward. Sometimes taking a step back can be a step forward, especially when it comes to teams, partnerships, working with others, anybody, any relationship where you have to work with another person or a couple of other people or a larger group of people. Sometimes energy gets chaotic and the uniform goals and intentions that should have been formulated when you entered into these contracts, these agreements, these organizations of a common goal, sometimes that common goal can get lost, and we need to take a step back and reevaluate where we all are right now and where it is that we're trying to go, and make sure that we're all going in the same direction. That can be extremely helpful to do so, and I think that's why it's not a reduction of energy. It is simply pulling back a layer. That's how that feels. For better observance. Don't let it be a distraction, though. The Two of Pentacles kind of juggled itself out and then threw itself back into the deck. So don't let it be a distraction, and don't let the opportunity to reevaluate slip past you or pass you by either. It's like timing your jump. I just have this like whole, pendulum axe swinging Indiana Jones kind of thing going on, where you have to really you have to time that jump. Any video game where you gotta get past that obstacle. You can't jump too soon. You can't jump too late. You have to watch for a little bit. Again, take that step back, observe. Now. Now's the time. This is the opportune moment to take action, address this, and close that door when it is time to close it. If it becomes unproductive, now's not the time. You got hit by the axe. I had to get a little cavalier to pull this out. I had to get a little bit careless, a little bit messy. And deconstruction can be. We've turned this from peeling back a layer into deconstruction. It's true. Just staring at the fires of this kingdom burning, while that king rests his head. What more could I have done? Knight of Swords pops out and falls directly on top of, beneath this Four of Swords king, coming to aid. I think he's coming to the aid of this tired king. I'll save this kingdom. I will fight for the honor of what we stood for and believed in. I'll pick up that sword and carry on, even beyond the wariness. Yeah, that's what's going to bring in the structure. The sheer will. And I don't want you to think that you have to sit around and wait for somebody else to come in and save you, because this can also be you saving yourself. You picking up the sword and giving it one more good fight, and really, actually, and truly building your four walls. For real. For real, for real. See that step back, that little moment of deconstruction, that act of bravery and pure intent and valiancy? That's what got us here, into this place, into this space of comfortability, security, and stability. It's not a step back if you are readdressing, reapproaching your foundations. You can't continue to build and grow on a faulty foundation. It's good to check in on that. And always be excited when you get one more letter in your cake. Hey, look. There's something in there. There is something in there after all. Hey, look. Hey, look, there's fruit. There's some fruit. There's a 7 of Pentacles right there. Nice pentacle journey, Caps. I appreciate this. This is, and again, this isn't like a sad, disappointing, like, thing. This is, like, yes, the 7 calls for more reevaluation, but we just did that, and now we have pushed ourselves one level past our initial 6 of Pentacles, because we took that time to deal with what we had sitting in our laps, the thing that was the most present on our table. Okay. Yeah. King of Pentacles and 4 of Wands, the tops and bottoms of the deck. Structure, stability. It doesn't feel very thrilling and exciting, other than, you know, that one peak point where we turn it all around and we really, like, regain ourselves. It doesn't seem crazy or out there or dramatic or this or that, but it feels very natural. It feels very true to the cycle. It feels stable. It feels secure. It feels like a nice, steady path that can lead us down the road and make us feel more complete, more secure, and more ready to move forward in our lives. And don't ever forget that you have this knight inside of you. You can pull this out whenever you need it, and applying good process to the way that you approach your problem situations and circumstances with the bravery and pointedness of this knight will help you to execute a glorious victory. Again, it may not feel like the biggest battle you've ever won, but it's going to be a worthy battle. It's going to be a worthy cause, reuniting under the kingdom is a beautiful thing. Thank you, Capricorn. That was interesting. I really enjoyed that. I hope you have a fantastic full moon. We'll see you next time.